Hello, everybody. I am so excited to come to you today because I just got off of the first virtual meetup that was going on within my app. Well, then I got to curious thinking that I haven't really talked about my app in a very long time in a video format. So I wanted to bring this in for you. Let me invite a few people in first so you can hear about this awesome app that I've developed. It was a wide success, this virtual meetup. It was really, really cool. People got a lot of value out of it. And I think everybody who came into the app, but I really think those who came into the virtual meetup as well, because it's been an amazing ride, and just kind of hearing about people's stories, what they've been up to, and what they're doing in their business. It's been awesome. So, all right, just invited some people in. So, hey, everybody, welcome to the live cast about my app. I'm super excited to tell you about it. If you have any comments in there, if you want to tag some people in to come in and join on this video to hear about this amazing app for millennial entrepreneurs out there across the entire world. These are people that have been in business for about 2 to 3 years, and they're really looking to accelerate their business to the next level and have great success, but also have great resources and connectivity to amazing entrepreneurs and amazing high-profile business owners. What's that you say? Oh, yeah. So what the app is it's a community-based app. It's called Entrennial University. Entrennial means entrepreneur, millennial, put together. Entrennial. Trademark by yours truly. Super excited. If you were to Google Entrennial, you would only find Entrennial University, Anastasia Button, who invented the app, Entrennial University. It's everywhere. So you will be able to find it. In any case, the app is a community-based app for millennial entrepreneurs or Entrennials. They come into the app and they were able to communicate with other entrepreneurs, Entrennials, and really talk to a peer-to-peer basis. There are 3 rules to the group. It's all about providing value, providing advice, and what people really need. So the 3 rules are, you are either going to provide value, which is answering people's questions or giving some feedback, encouragement, things like that. Or you can ask a question, a business-related question. This is not a place for Facebook. This is nowhere we're going to talk about politics. We're not going to talk about the economy. This is about you and your business and helping others find success while you find success. So you can either provide value, ask a question, or add a cool joke or GIF or video, all of the above. So that's really what the app is about. It's about progress. It's a place where we can have like-minded people who are go-getters. But here's the crazy thing. All Entrennials, even all mentors who come into the app have to go through an application process. It is exclusive. This is to help the community. This is to help the culture of the community, making sure that people are go-getters in that community to help each other. But here's the kicker. Here's the amazing part about the app that people are so excited about, especially these Entrennials. So I have brought in key players into the app. These people are the mentors of the app. Now, these mentors have a certain criteria. They either have to have a high-profile business, or they have to have an high impact onto the world if they're a nonprofit, or they have to have certain expertise with a certain level of expertise to give to these Entrennials. For example, I have a few CEOs of high-level companies. For example, I got a guy over in India. He's amazing. His name is Shrish, and he has so many employees over there in India. He has a brand marketing business, but what he started as was an internet cafe back in early 2000s. So, you know, internet cafes, they were the thing, especially in India. Well, he created one of the first internet cafes in his city. So he dominated the market, but all of a sudden all these people started coming in with their own internet cafes. And so he was not able to beat the competition because it was all about location. And so he goes, well, how can I change that? How can I beat these guys? So what did he do? He leveled up his game, and he said, I'm not going to have an internet cafe. I'm going to provide the internet service to the other cafes. Talk about what the frick? Oh my gosh, that's freaking amazing. That is brilliant. And this is just one of the aspects of what Shrish brings to the table. He also now has his own brand marketing website. He's been on the news. He's been on all sorts of crazy things. If you go to Shrish's website, you'll be able to see so many cool things. I'll put that in the comments below so you can go and check him out. So, hey, Shrish, a little shout out for you. So that is just one example of a mentor that I have brought into the community exclusively for these members. Now, what these members get from these mentors is not only engagement in the app, but they also get hot seats. Now, what's a hot seat? A hot seat is when an Entrennial can sit into a seat. Now, this is all virtual, remember. So you go into a virtual conference. The Entrennial is sitting there in their hot seat, meaning the topic is all about them. They will have 2 to 3 mentors like Shrish and others like him in the virtual conference. And the subject is all about the Entrennial's business, what their business is, what their challenges are, and where they want to go. And the mentors just give as much advice, they give as much perspective, all their experiences, all their resources that they could possibly give. They give it into the chat and they give it into the hot seat, which will be recorded and live casted through Facebook, through YouTube, through Instagram, through LinkedIn. You'll be able to see this stuff. The audience, everybody out there in the world, you included, will be able to see their hot seats. Why does this benefit you as a viewer? Is that you also have these questions that these entrepreneurs are looking for. It also gets you an idea of where you can go when you get to their stage and some inspiration, some resources to help your business move forward. So this isn't just for the Entrennial, which gets invaluable amount of resources just within 1 hour 4 times a year. That's right. Every quarter, this Entrennial gets a hot seat. Holy crap. That's getting in front of 12 high-profile mentors all year long, not to mention the engagement in the community. So it's amazing value that these people are going to be getting. But on top of that, I'm even adding more value to these members. These members are also going to be in part of brainstorming sessions. So yeah, thanks for the likes, thanks for the hearts, really appreciate it. This is really exciting. And like, if you have any idea about business and the idea of getting this value from these aspects, you know it's invaluable. You know that you can get success from this. This is why I call it the digital accelerator for your business. And it's the community that's going to help push you forward. So anyways, another thing that these millennials are going to get is monthly brainstorming sessions on a peer-to-peer level. This means that, about 4 of them will come into a virtual conference, much like a Zoom or a Skype or, any of those other meeting things. Well, you come into a virtual conference and you have a peer-to-peer brainstorming session. This means we'll have a topic and we'll talk about that topic. Who's struggling with this? On peer-to-peer level, we know that this would help you overcome that obstacle. They get this monthly, guys. This is an hour where they can talk on a peer-to-peer level to get the results that they need 12 times a year. So not only do they get 4 hot seats a year, they get 12 brainstorming sessions a year. This is crazy. And then they can follow up with references, with resources, with encouragement, with support from the community within the chat rooms. And in the chat rooms, here's the other invaluable thing. 24/7, the chat rooms are open to you. And if you have a question that you post into the chat rooms, guess what? Within 72 hours, guaranteed, you will get an answer to that question. How many times have you Googled a question that was so pivotal to your business and no one was really able to answer that question for you? You go on Google and you say, well, Google will know. Google knows everything. Well, you find your question, the exact question you find in the results, and you say, click, yes, I'm going to finally get an answer. And you go to the screen, and all of a sudden, you see that the question was posted 5 years ago, and no one has answered the question. Crickets. Nothing. So where do you go? Well, now you go to your mentors, you go to other business areas, you're going, no one can really relate to my problem. In the community, you are guaranteed an answer within 72 hours, whether it's from myself, whether it's from another member, or a mentor. And I guarantee all these mentors in various fields, retail, e-commerce, branding, marketing, running a Fortune 500 company, for crying out loud, running a company that has over 100 employees across the world. This kind of stuff, they're going to bring value to you. You're finally going to get the answers to the questions that you have in your business. I hated it when I had my business and I had to go to 20 different routes just to get the resources that I needed. I wanted to lessen the amount of routes you had to take to get moving forward, to accelerate your business. And this is the place for you, Entrennials. This is the place for you. If you just moved in to this live cast, an Entrennial is an entrepreneur millennial put together. Entrennial. Yeah, trademarked by me. In any case. But also what we do in the community app is that we do virtual meetups. We just had one this evening, and it was super, super great, and I'm going to be having more. I'm going to have about 4 to 6 a month, but I'm also bringing in guest speakers, high-profile guest speakers that can't be an Entrennial, nor can they be a mentor because of time commitment. So what they're doing is they're coming in as a guest speaker. For example, I have an amazing guest speaker that's going to be coming in. I have 12 of them actually, because it's going to be a monthly thing. These guest speakers, again, have that high profile like the mentors. They own these huge businesses. They're great speakers. They speak in front of 40,000 people across the world. They coach executives, they coach small businesses, they have their own franchises across the entire world that they created, then buy into. Like, this is amazing what community, what movement is happening here. And as Chris Cooley, my friend, who introduced me to all this app stuff of how I was able to get this app out there to you, you can find it on the Apple Store, you can find it on the Google Play Store, but you have to apply. And so I'm creating that process right now. If you want to apply to this app, you need to put in the comments right now, send me a link, and I will send you that application because it's exclusive. Not everybody gets in. Everybody can apply, but not everybody gets in. And the reason is because you have to be a go-getter. The reason is that you got to be ready for this stuff. And sometimes you're just not quite there to get ready. And I want to be sure that the people that come into this app that's on a peer-to-peer level in the community, in the chat room, are able to fuel each other, push each other, support each other in a cohesive ecosystem for these Entrennials and mentors. Everybody wins. I try to create as many wins as I possibly could in this app. And it has become this amazing thing, this amazing movement. And I'm only in the beta testing, guys. This app is only in the beta testing for the entire year. If you want to get in on this, you got to apply first. There is a free trial after the application process and after the interview process. There's a 3-step process. You apply, you get the interview with me, one-on-one, and then when you're accepted, you get to be part of the community, and then you get showcased into the app. But the cool thing is that there's a 90-day trial. If you get into the app, it's a 90-day trial to try out just the community side, just the chat room side, just to get all your questions answered by mentors and the community. That's invaluable right there. And if you want to continue after the 90-day trial or just jump in already for $197, US dollars, $197 a month, you can get access to the brainstorming, which is 12 times a year, once a month for an entire hour on a peer-to-peer level to accelerate your business even more. And then on top of that, you get 4 hot seats a year. That's 1 a quarter, where you're going to be in front of 2 to 3 huge, high-profile mentors. That right there pays for the entire thing. I am giving you a steal here when it comes to the beta testing. In any case, I wanted to provide as much value, but I also wanted to make it affordable for you because you deserve the acceleration. You deserve this business to move you forward. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm just like pumped. In any case, it's $197 a month if you want to have the entire package, the community, the brainstorming 12 times a year, once a month, but also to be having those the hot seats with those mentors 4 times a year. Guys, 1 hot seat is valued at $10,000. I did the math. I'm giving it to you 4 times a year for $197 a month. And if you want to pay all at once for the whole year, $2,000, it's $167 a month. I really wanted to bring you value. I have a passion and a purpose. I want your purpose to get out to the world. I want your purpose to push you, to pull you, to get you moving. And I want you to share it with the world. And because guess what? There's an authentic person inside of you. And there's an authentic business and a purpose behind that business and a purpose behind your authentic self. And all I'm asking you to do is to try the 90-day trial to open up a door, to open up the crack of the door, to peer through and unleash the authentic person inside, to unleash that authentic business, that amazing mission, that amazing purpose that you want to give to the world. And I want you to unleash it. And I want that to just spread like wildfire and to get moving and to have the community there to help push you, to help support you, to help give you resources so that all the obstacles that you're talking about that you keep putting in your head are removed. The only thing that you have to do is get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. Like and share and heart this if you like this message, people. You just have to get out of your own way. Reduce the fear. Get the fear over with. And join the community. Push forward. Get that purpose out there. Get that authentic self out to the world. Because I'll tell you what, You are not serving the world if you are not unleashing your authentic self, if you are not giving your purpose out to the world, if you are not putting that business out there that people need the services and the products that you are giving to them. Give it to them. Get your authentic self out there, because I'll tell you one thing, the world is waiting. The world is waiting for you to arrive. The world is waiting for you to unleash. So please, if you want to be part of this community, if you want us to support you, if you want us to give you the resources, have those hot seats with those high-profile mentors, to have those brainstorming sessions, to get all your questions answered, put in the chat. You want to get in it. You want to apply. And then I'll have a chat with you, and we'll see what we can do. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. So if you like this video and if you feel like there's a millennial entrepreneur that needs this message, that may need this resource, please share it with them. It is a disservice to them if you do not share, if you feel it has value for them. Please share. I support you in that. I give you permission to do that. And you know what? A lot of people out there are going to thank you for it. So do that. Share it out there to the world. So thank you so much, guys. And hey, Liz, hey, thank you for thinking that. Oh, Julia, way to go, Anastasia. Woo, woo, totally on my soapbox right now. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, Shadiah. Here's a testimony from Shadiah. She is an Entrennial in the app. She has had a hot seat before. And she says that hot seats are life, period, changing, period. They are life, period, changing, period. I don't have my poppers. You get a lot of pop in there. So they are life changing, guys. They really are. And in just 30 minutes with these guys, you are going to be mind blown. But you don't get just 30 minutes. You get 60. You get double the amount. So if you know a millennial and they're in business and you feel like they're going to accelerate their business in the next year, but they need that push, they need that extra oomph, tag them. Share this with them in a private message. I don't care. It doesn't have to be out to the world. Get this to them, because they need to know that this app is out there. And for the prices I'm doing this year, it's ridiculous, guys. Ridiculous. I'm doing this price structure because I have this passion. I have this purpose. I have this need to deliver the resources and the platform to the millennial entrepreneurs and Entrennials, what they need to have success in a shorter amount of time and with extra amount of speed. So I've taken up too much of your Facebook time. Get back to your walls. Get back to all that crazy nonsense. It's all good. But please share this with somebody you know, a millennial entrepreneur who is in business and needs these resources. Thank you much, guys. Really appreciate it. Super excited to do more of these videos. Really appreciate all of the people who have joined today. Thank you so much. And really appreciate all the likes and the hearts and the kudos and the shares. So again, thank you so much, my community. I really appreciate my tribe. And I'll talk to you later.